Our 18th question is, a ball thrown up vertically returns to the thrower after 6 seconds. So we are throwing one ball upward and it comes back to the thrower in 6 seconds. So this total time for the path A and B is 6 seconds. So if we want to find out the time for when the ball is going up, then we have to divide this total time by 2. Then only we will get the time when the ball will reaches till the top. So that time is 6 divided by 2. So time for the A path is 3 seconds. When the ball reaches till the top, it is 3 seconds. In this much time frame, it will reaches till the top. Now we have to find out three things. First thing is the velocity with which it was thrown up. So here two velocities will be there. When it is going up, that velocity is going to be u, and that we have to find out. Initial velocity we have to find out. But once it is reaching till the top, its final velocity is going to be 0. So in this case, u we have to find out and a is going to be 0. Now acceleration is going to be equals to the gravity, and that is against the gravitational force, so it is going to be negative. So minus 9.8 meter per second square we are going to take here. Now let us write down the equation from which we are going to find out the initial velocity. So for the A, it is going to be v equals to 0, u we have to find out, g equals to minus 9.8, and time for the path A is going to be 3 seconds, because this is a total time. When ball again comes back to the thrower's hand, we have to calculate till here when it is reaching till the top. So for that, timings are 6 divided by 2, so that is 3 seconds. So here we are going to use the equation that v equals to u plus at. Now v is 0, u we need to find out, and at is minus 9.8 into 3. So u equals to, when u is going towards this side, it is going to be negative, and minus 9.8 into 3. When we will multiply this, we will get 29.4. So from both the side we are cancelling out negative sign. So u equals to 29.4 meter per second. So this is going to be the initial velocity for the ball. So this is our first answer. Now we have to find out the second answer, that maximum height it will reaches. So when we are throwing it upward, so that path we are taking it, and we are going to find out the distance. So for the B, we are going to find out distance, that s equals to ut plus 1/2 at square. Now initial velocity we know that it is 29.4, time we know that it is 3, then plus we are going to write 1/2 into minus 9.8 into time is 3, and that to square. So once we will solve this, we will get here 88.2 plus we will get here 1/2 minus 9.8 into 9. 3 into 3 is 9. 44.1 meter distance. So when ball is thrown upward, it is going to cover this much distance till the top, and then it will start coming back. The third thing we have to find out is its position after 4 seconds we have to find out. So how much distance it will cover after 4 seconds, that we have to find out. So ball we are throwing it upward, and it will reaches till the top, and it will start coming back. So in this journey, while it is going upward, it is taking time, that is 3 seconds. Now they are asking to find the position at 4th second. So at 4th second, it has just started to come down. So this is a 4th second, when it will be here just above the midpoint. Then at 5th second, it will be somewhere in the middle, and at 6th second, it will be down in the hand of the thrower, right? So 6 second, at 6 second ball's journey is going to be over, but at the 4th second, it will be somewhere above the midpoint. So this distance we have to find out, that at 4th second where will it be. So when we are finding out for this situation, so actually it has started traveling back and it has only take 1 second after that. This is 4th second for the entire journey. But when it started coming back, after its initial velocity is going to be 0. Because here we are evaluating this situation when it started coming back. So for this journey that it is started coming back, its initial velocity is going to be 0. So here initial velocity is 0 and at 4th second it will be its first second that it has just started coming back. We are not talking about the entire journey. We are talking only about this patch when ball has started to come back. So this 4th second is going to be the first second for the ball when it has started coming down. And for this situation its initial velocity is going to be 0 because it will reach till the top. It will stop there and then coming back. So this is going to be 0. Now when it is coming back, its acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square, and that will be positive because it is towards downward and it is in the direction of the motion. So this is going to be positive. Now we are going to find out that how much distance it will cover. So here let us note down what all things we have. That initial velocity will be 0, g equals to a equals to 9.8, that will be positive. Time we are taking here, that is 1 second, because for this journey it has traveled only 1 second. How much distance it will cover within this 1 second, that we have to find out. So our equation is s equals to ut plus 1/2 at square. Now u is 0, so 0 into time, that is 1, plus 1/2 into 9.8 into 1 square. So this term is going to be 0. We will get here half into 9.8. This is going to be 1. So 9.8 divided by 2. We will get here 4.9 meter. So this much distance the ball will cover in 1 second. That 4.9 meter. So we can write here as an answer that ball will cover 4.9 meter distance from the top, or we can write here that at 4th second ball will be at 4.9 meter from the top. So hope this video has solved your doubt. In coming videos we are going to cover some important concepts. So don't forget to subscribe, learn yourself. I'll see you in next video. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing.